to take the puck out, but I think he's going to have a problem with it. Tom Hennessy, the Limerick sub-goalkeeper, former St. Flannan's college star, who will be seeing action before the end of this match. Pat Heffernan, the squid, Damien Quigley. Man who's done great hurling for UCC. Cutting it across, goal! Between him and his Kirby that finally pulled in it. And that's 1 goal and 4 points for Gary Kirby. Well, what an end to this first half in Thurles. It was Quigley from the Napirshy club in the Ennis Road that made the space. Mike Houlihan was available, so too was Gary Kirby. And there it is, the back of the Waterford net. So it's back with Limerick having a 6-point advantage as we now go into injury time in the first half. Well, the game may have been slow to settle and slow to start, but the last 10 minutes or so have been most entertaining. Gary Kirby to stretch Limerick's lead to 7 points. He really is in top form at the moment, and out of that 2 goals and 10 points, he's contributed 1 goal and 5, exactly half. And the referee, Dickie Murphy, blows the half-time whistle. And you can hear the crowd here at Semple Stadium. It's certainly a most enjoyable first half. Half-time score, Limerick, 2 goals, 10 points. Waterford, 1 goal and 6. So the second half underway. And Waterford now, of course, playing with wind advantage. And we'll be hoping for a very quick score. Ger Harris. Many people expressed surprise that he was selected. I think that they've got their answer. Liam O'Connor, good point. The substitute, thanks to a ball from Ger Harris, registers his first score, making it now 6 points again between the teams. This was a good score. Ger Harris created the space and the opening. Liam O'Connor got there ahead of Joe O'Connor and swung it over.
Well done! Come on again!
Ball just seemed to catch in the breeze. Brian Green, the race for possession. The referee noticed something that happened after the ball was hit. From where the sliotar landed, it's a free for Waterford. Paul Flynn puts it over the bar. That's 2 very quick and valuable points within the first 4.5 minutes for Waterford of the second half. That's great play by Ciarán Carey. Hand pass for Mike Houlihan carries too much pace, but the sliotar seemed to fool Pat Walsh. And Tony Brone nips in. Well hooked by Mike Galligan. Sent back in by John Meany. Brilliant play. And the old lads who played hurling will talk to you about the overhead pull. Galligan just did it. And it really is something special. Down to Ger Harris. Looking for a little bit of help. Tom Fives is available. Not really a scoring midfielder, but I think he knows it as well and gives it outside to Brian Green. Difficult angle. Sending it in low to Liam O'Connor, but it hops harmlessly wide. Good passages of hurling in this Munster Championship semi-final. David Clarke has picked up a facial injury just over the left eye. It's interesting to observe in this Munster semi-final that Limerick players, there's only 3 of them actually wearing helmets, while Waterford have 7 players wearing helmets. There's a lot to fight for here. A place in the Munster final against Clare in a few weeks' time. All the big guns are gone. Cork and Tipperary. And Waterford know it as much as Limerick. This is Billy O'Sullivan, who's fouled by Declan Nash. And Declan Nash's finger is still causing him problems. He's still holding it. And it's another free to bring down Limerick's lead now to 4 points.
Come on, Tony Brone!
Paul Flynn sending it very high over the bar. That's his 3rd point of the semi-final. And that's the scoreline. 4 points between the teams, 8 minutes into the second half. Waterford playing it cleverly. Oh, Billy O'Sullivan, excellent. Now, can he finish it? Yes! Waterford in business. Remember, they have the breeze to their backs in this second half, and now look at that scoreline. 3 points between the sides. He sent it in. And Billy O'Sullivan, who emerged from the scene a few years ago and was always a stylish hurler, and knows exactly where the goalposts are. Hegarty, picked up by John Meany to Tom Fives. Dropping it in towards Liam O'Connor. It's not a bad ball at all, and O'Connor has it. And he survives the challenge from Don Flynn. Liam O'Connor still going through, cutting it across to Brian Green. I think they're trying to engineer a goal. It would be far more advantageous to take the points. And referee Dickie Murphy says that Brian had taken too many steps. They're wasting the space and the opportunities. And that must go down as a scoring opportunity for definite. John Roach comes in for Damien Quigley at full forward. Tom Ryan, the Limerick manager, a little bit anxious to say the least, as Davy Clarke takes this sideline cut. Not a good one by any means. There's Tom Fives again. Paul Flynn. Ger Hegarty. Well done, Ger Hegarty. Ger Harris chasing after him. Giving it to Gary Kirby. A most valuable score by the Limerick captain, giving him a total of 1 goal and 6 points to match up with his 2 goals and 5 points against Cork. Are they Limerick or are they Irish? 10.5 minutes left. 4 points between the sides. Mike Houlihan. Down towards John Roach, pulled on by Damien Byrne. Down to Fergal Hartley, who's now playing at left half back in a positional switch made earlier with Stephen Frampton. Paul Flynn hitting it. Declan Nash, despite getting a little bent on the side of the head, to Davy Clarke. Up towards John Roach, knocked away by Heffernan. Hits it. Beefy Heffernan puts a little bit of breathing space between Limerick and Waterford. 5-point advantage once more. Heffernan, who has been switched to corner forward, coming across, put it up, send it long and high over the crossbar. Well, Waterford aren't finished. Tony Brown to John Meany, sending it in high towards Liam O'Connor. Knocked away, comes to Joe Quaid, all the time to send it back down the field. Ciarán Carey, gathered however by John Meany, who's now playing it right half forward in another positional switch. Sending it in, but it's going to carry too much to the left and wide. And Waterford introduce Pádraig Fanning. They're the 2 substitutes, in fact, now together. Pádraig Fanning for Waterford, Brian Finn for Limerick. Waterford need a point now. Well hooked, however, by Mike Houlihan. Ger Hegarty picking it up, sending it down. Fergal Hartley is there. Frankie Carroll, the referee, linesman rather, has raised his flag, and that's a line ball for Waterford. Fergal Hartley sending it in. Now, Waterford need a score. And have they got it? Yes, they have, thanks to Billy O'Sullivan. His 3rd point of the afternoon, and it's down once more to 4 points, with 7 minutes left.
Come on now, Quaid!
Great book up by Joe Quaid. Cutting into the centre. Fergal Hartley is there. That's the time to to turn and send it long and deep in towards Ger Harris. Knocked away, John Meany underneath it, turning and sending that to the right and wide. Waterford's tally of wides now have increased to 11. Can Limerick hold on, or can Waterford breach that Limerick defence just once more for a goal? Pádraig Fanning giving it straight to Ger Hegarty. And Heffernan and Damien Byrne. That's out to John Roach. Send up. The substitute from Kilfinny has done very nicely since he came in. That's a scoreline that will please the Limerick people. 5-point advantage again. Heffernan and Mark O'Sullivan. So too was Damien Byrne. And John Roach cleverly waited for the break and he got it. Every second now counts as we go into the final 5 minutes of this match. And Limerick with a 5-point lead. Possession absolutely crucial. Kirby hitting it with all his might. You can see he can bust her up as well. That could well seal a final place in Munster for the Limerick boys. It's back to 6 points. It's a good ball, testing ball for Liam O'Connor, and again it's Ger Hegarty. In the final few minutes when they needed it most in terms of inspiration, it's centre-back Ger Hegarty that has put up that big left hand.
Come on, Nash, Seán!
Joe Quaid worth the free.
Come on, Johnny! Come on!
Into the final 2 minutes now. Seán Cullinane hits that beautifully down towards Stephen McDonagh for Limerick. Nicely chipped up for top fives. Ball into nobody's net, but it works out all right because Liam O'Connor has it. Again Seán Cullinane to Billy O'Sullivan. Giving it back outside to Pat Walsh. Cross to Pádraig Fanning. And Pádraig sends it straight over the bar. That's his point since he was introduced, but it's back down to 5 points with 1 minute left on the clock. Georgie Lahey trying to inspire his side now. They need 2 of the quickest goals that you could possibly imagine to save this. Ger Hegarty once more puts us to any thoughts such as those. Mark O'Sullivan just taking his eye off it just for a moment, and he's given the free. And Mark O'Sullivan and John Roach just having a few words. As Damien Byrne gives it plenty of air. Ger Harris, Joe O'Connor. Limerick surviving with their backs quite literally to the wall. Fergal Hartley decides against the hand pass. Still Fergal Hartley puts it into the middle to Ger Harris. Drives it in. Ger Harris, he's been threatening it all afternoon, but just on the stroke of full time, that's the scoreline. Maybe the miracle could still come for the Waterford boys. It was Fergal Hartley who worked all the way up, sent it into Harris, sent in a rocket, and this time Joe Quaid actually deflected it into his own net. The referee blows the whistle. There's no more time for a second miracle. Ger Harris's goal gives a degree of respectability to Waterford, which they richly deserve, because they contributed enormously to a match which saw Limerick qualify for the Munster Hurling final for the first time since '92. In '92 it was against Clarke.